Yeah, fellas, I got an email from a brother here on YouTube. He writes, thank you, Supreme. Hello, Mr. Supreme. I just want to thank you for your great teachings. Since your 7 steps, my game has rocketed. I love it when I hear that, when someone actually takes my material and puts it to work. So since taking my 7 steps program, his game has skyrocketed through the fucking roof. I keep telling people that I'm the real thing from the real world. I'm not an internet marketer with some slick ads and slick graphic art stuff. I'm the real thing from the real world. I create my own products. I do my own graphic arts. That's why the shit sucks. That's why it looks like it sucks ass. My stuff don't look good like these slick guys do. But it's the real shit. He continues, it's a lot of fun being a player because you own the mind of those women and you can make them do almost anything. It's about making them believe that you're the one they've been looking for so long. Women who have been hurt before think you're finally the good guy who won't hurt them ever again and will stay forever while you're just having some fun. I've also been the bad guy, okay? But they still jump on that team. He writes, I'm hearing the same stuff from women like they said to you when you were still in the game. This is what a woman on my team told me yesterday. I feel something special when I hear you. Now notice she said, when I hear you. Okay? That's why I'm trying to get you guys to first and always put your voice in her ear. Use the texting to send her mind bombs. Okay? That's where you use texting at. Send her some mind bombs. After you're getting the girl, though. This works after you're boning. You send her some good sexual shit. Some good sexual fantasy shit. Or some playful shit. Okay? But you always want to put your voice in her ear. Especially while having sex. Now, there's something I want to... I'm going to show you at the end of this video. And I'll explain about it. Let's see. She goes... Where was I now? I feel something special when I hear you. I just desire you. So when she hears his voice, her desire amps up. That's called, I believe in the bondage people, they call it voice training or something like that. I discovered all this stuff naturally, fellas. I didn't go to the bondage game. I had a girl that I was fucking back in my 30s that was, like president of the society out here. I went to one party where they were whipping ass, and that was enough for me. I got my ass beat like that when I was a kid, growing up. That does not interest me. I'm a real man, stepping like a real man in the world out there. And my women bond to me. That's all I want. I don't want to beat ass just to prove that I'm better than somebody. I don't need to do all that kind of stuff. All right. You just make me feel special for the first time in my life, she continues right here. And he writes, I'm glad I'm hearing stuff like this since it assures me how good I managed to mind fuck them as I teach. I used to be a nice guy who wasted my time listening to women complaining about players hurting them. But thanks to you, I'm now one of those players myself. A big vouch for you, Supreme. And that was General that said that to me. I'll leave this last part of his name out of it. I also covered his face for his own privacy. Normally I just read the stuff. I don't show you guys the people. But you can see this is a real email. It was sent today. Today's 2012. Today is 02/12/2013. Okay, you see it right there. Now, let's see if I can show you guys something I'm working on. Let's see. I've been looking at what other people are doing out there as far as how to fuck the shit out of a girl. And I saw this position come up. And this position is actually wrong. Okay? That's why I could tell that these people don't know a goddamn thing about how to fuck the shit out of a girl. That's an okay position. You can hit the G-spot with it, but there's a better way to do it. There's a fucking better way to do that position than what they're showing you here. And I'll teach that in my new sex program. Number 1, there's no intimacy. Number 2, you can't kiss. Number 3, you can't finger the clit. Number 4, your energy can't mix with hers because you're so far away from her. And her fucking feet are on you. Or over your fucking shoulders. What kind of barbarian sex is that? There's no connection. As I said, there's a better way to do it. And I'll teach you guys that in my upcoming product that's coming out. So I want to thank General for this testimonial. Guys, keep them coming. I'm going to start using your stuff in my products, your testimonials. I want people to know that I'm the real thing. Okay? As I keep saying, I'm not an internet nerd. They got online and got in the forums and suddenly they want to branch out and blast out and teach some internet rocket science shit. I teach you the simple shit that works from the game. Okay? Sex is not rocket science. There is an art to making love, but an art is not rocket science. There are things you can do to fuck the shit out of a girl. Like I'm going to teach you the exercises that made me like a fucking sex machine. So I can almost never come. But as I said, that kind of fucked me up because now, you know, a girl can't just fuck the shit out of me. But the way my personality is, I'm not going to let a girl try to fuck the shit out of me anyway. I'm going to fuck the shit out of her. That's my job. Because I'm a dominant kind of man anyway. So that's just the way it is. But I'm going to teach you all the exercises that I went through when I was growing up. Plus the stuff I also learned. And I'm creating a special meditation tape to help you train your dick. Nobody has done that out there. Okay? So, my product is coming out real soon. And I'm still working on it. The ebook is done. I'm actually making little changes in it as I go along. I went through and I recorded the audio files for it yesterday. So you'll get the ebook. You get the audio files. I'm doing the video that actually it's not the one you just saw. Let's see. This is the ad, but I believe it's the ad. Let's check it out. Yeah, this is the ad. So one of the ads I'm making for it, but I'm doing a video for it. Okay, explaining the technique and the making love portion of it. I'm not going to get into the eating pussy stuff like that and all the exercises, but I'm just going to explain to you visually so you can see what I'm talking about. So if you're visual, you can watch that. Also read the ebook. If you're auditory, you like to listen and drive, you'll have that available to you. I'm going to blow the fucking lid off this community with this shit. Because what they're doing out there is some fucked up shit. In fact, let me go back to this right here. I watched this video of supposedly this girl named Shauna. And if you check into that video, if you ever see that video, if you look behind the company, you see it's a dude back there. It's dudes. And what they did was they got a girl to read it, and then they, had a guy to do the hand drawing stuff. So you got to be careful out there, fellas. You really got to be careful. A lot of these guys like to use girls. Okay, they like to use girls' voices because they know you guys will listen to girls. Also, the girl was saying, I have sex with men and women. That gets the nerds excited, all riled up. Ooh, she's a bisexual. And they draw her as this, awesome girl. You don't know what the girl really looks like that's actually reading it, because she's just reading it. You can hire someone on not the Warrior Forum, but on Fiverr.com to read the shit for you. That's how easy this shit is. And then you can have someone do the drawing art stuff. That part is a little bit more expensive. I just joined a site where I can actually do that. I'll have access to some free stuff that it's actually pre-done, but it's for simple stuff. So you won't see me drawing out, this complicated sex stuff. But I'm going to talk about that in my upcoming ad, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But she is right. If you can't make a woman feel incredible in bed, she is going to be disappointed. And that's why a lot of women do cheat. Okay? If you've been cheated on by your girl, it's because you did not satisfy her in bed. Don't get it twisted. You were not meeting her needs. That is why, if I can go down to the bottom, that is why this position is not the right one you want to do to begin with. This is what a dude would come up with. Just simple technique. Yes, it hits the G spot. but where's the intimacy? So I'm going to show you how to convert this into something that works. All right? Peace, fellas.